Good evening, everyone. Sometimes I just am the way that I am, and frankly, I've kind of grown past the point of just being apologetic about it. So, here's what I am sorry. The fact that today's stream, once again, started late. This is like 4 hours late, yes. But what I want to apologize is kind of forgetting that to mention it, because what happened basically, I just had a what is it called? I think it's like a requiem, and I was told, right? I was told that it would only be like I don't know, 1.5 hours, and in my defense, requiems in my experience usually take like that long, and we're supposed to be there at 11. But then the priest, for some reason, just decided to drag out his like Sunday sermon for 2 hours. It was just annoying, honestly. A funny thing happened, actually, because at some point I got so bored that I just literally took a walk around the church and counted how many steps it took me to do that lap. It was 108, by the way, which is a very funny number considering the fact that the Japanese have nothing to do with this area. But yeah. And I was so fucking bored. And I was also annoyed. And I just kind of went, you know what, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna ask my folks, like, are you actually planning to still stick around? Like, this is twice the duration you'd expect for the fucking sermon. And right as I enter, the priest is like, and a nice rest of your Sunday to you all in the name of the Lord, the Father, the Holy Spirit, and all that. It was like he could feel me. But, yeah. And so that's how I'm here now. But I am very fed. So that is good. Today I'm just gonna, like, get around the greenhouse, see how long that takes. But, yeah. That aside, you know, I'm in a bit of a strange mood today. I'd say, rather, I don't know, just weird. Because I'm not necessarily melancholy, I'm a bit lethargic because I've had a very small amount of stimulants this week. And, oh right, that's another funny story. And today is no different. Man, we've gotten back to the point where the games world looks like the world outside. Well, not really, because sadly we don't have, snow currently. But yeah, I've been in a very strange mood, and I've been finding myself really fixated on, what is it called? Oh my god, Signalis. And just like in general, just melancholy stories and music. Like, even aside that, I've been listening to, what's the word? I've been playing the shit out of, there we go, Transformation from Slay the Princess. Like, that's a whole other thing. And, you know, like I said, I am not in a bad mood or anything. Okay, so, did I put, I don't think I did place any wood, meaning that I don't have a pattern to go off of, but I do, do I want to do walnut? Well, it does look pretty good. You know what, I think I'm gonna do this, yeah. Well, those, heat up. Now, I'm gonna be honest, because of the, well, aforementioned situation, I'm kind of blanking out on stuff to talk about, so let's see if I can get myself ranting. No, but seriously. The only thing that I currently have really on my mind is hold on, I want to see something. So I have these. Can I do I have any means to like acquire them, make them myself maybe? Dress when broken. No, apparently I cannot. Wait, why am I clicking this? I would see a crafting recipe if there was one. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Woods, oak, bricks, mortar, walnut. Okay, we've got them. Let me just pick up. How many do I need? Like, how many benches did I set up? Do I want to add one here? What would I even use it like for? I guess I could just be chilling. Wait, no, this would be a nice place to kind of just add a kind of table, you know, kind of like a picnic area, maybe? But let me just count. So for the, like, big ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I count 4? Are there any more? No, not by the looks of it. Okay. Wow, I literally got them right. Okay, let's see. That's a lot of quartz. What do I want to do with it? What can I do with it? Should I compress? Not compress. Wait, what? Oh. Oh well, doesn't matter. So, let's see. How much crushed quartz do I have? Not too much. But I do have a fair bit of refractory bricks. So, you know what? Actually, yeah, let's replace these. Let's replace the broken pieces. Sadly, unlike real life, you can't really fix these broken parts. In real life, you know, it's what is this kind of thing too sappy? Not really amusing here. Like, if this in a like real furnace, right? You kind of want to. You may want to like break larger segments sometimes to replace the broken ones, but normally it's a fair bit. Okay, let's see. What do we work? So how many do I need? 1, 2. I forgot if I need another one here. I think I do. It feels like I need. Oh yeah, no, these wouldn't be discolored. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I count that right? 7. And oh wait, no, there is one extra here, so I can just move this one. I'm gonna put this one here. Okay, so now I'm left with 6. Now one of these is going to give me 2. Okay, so I just need 12. Hold on, 8 per piece. I need 3, 2. I just need like 9 more. My current most limiting thing is actually 1, 2, 3. It's actually brown coal. I love the fact that grates don't really seem to break. This is going to be extra funny when we learn that I know actually they do break. They do have broken. Not a word. And the funny thing is, I've been doing so good these days with like not jinxing shit. I'm sorry, I just can't help myself. Alrighty, let's pop these suckers open. Okay, so I get nothing back. That's interesting. Alright, so let's see. Wait, what? Why do I have these bricks here? You have a seat here. Alrighty. So, I need, like, one more. Man. Yep. So I'm gonna need, like, one more. That's 8. And then I think 14 for the, labs. I'll just drop these here. There we go. And move around. I just realized I'm gonna need to fix these. I think I need, like, no, not you. 2. There we go. All right. You know, one thing. Okay. Is it ready? Seems like it. Go grab some iron, make some more steel. I don't need. I don't even know how much steel I really need. But I mean. Wait, do I not? Eee. Oh ho ho. Wait a second here. Now wait just a little fucking second. Where's my iron? Should that be another thing to do so as to metal scraps, magnetite? I don't have iron. Whoa. That's an interesting turn of events. I did not know that. Huh. Well, I guess I wasn't doing as well as I thought I was. Excuse you? There we go. Alright, so we're gonna need that iron. Okay, so the powder cap. Can I not use it for what? Huh, I can't use it for anything else. Okay, I think I can just chisel it into iron bits. So there's some brown coal here. So these are all the iron bits that I have. Interesting. Okay, but I think my proficiency is with clubs, right? Oh, I forgot my class. Okay, I'm just gonna make that. But first, okay, where's the chisel? Okay, let me just break these. Okay, now I probably need to go deeper. There we go. Yeah, I think I actually should. This looks more. Alright. And then oh, right. Can probably just do this. Alright, I'm gonna leave it like this. And then let's chop it kind of like this. And then right about here in the middle, let's give it like this kind of vibe. This look right. Maybe add in these. No, these would be not very comfortable, but this should be fine, right? And then let's just cut these off and smooth it out like this. Lovely. Now to just do that thing with. Oh, turns out that no, there is one more. One more. All right. I'm gonna be honest. Much though I love this game, and by this point it should be clear that I really fucking love it, I just wish that the pantograph was not a modded creation, but just there in the vanilla game. Because otherwise, like, yeesh. Kind of rough. You'd need to literally chisel everything by hand. Alright. kind of limits you from, you know, having really cool patterns. Okay, I'm gonna need to actually apply, like, for example, here, it should be, I think, to the left side. Maybe not. You know what? We're just gonna apply this. And then turn it around until it just looks right. Because, I mean, if I have a wrench, you know. Okay, is that it? I think that that's it. Okay, I'm gonna need some first and foremost. Let's see, did I leave anything for myself in the kitchen? Oh, right, a fuck ton of everything, really. I would have honestly preferred if, like, the soup gave me warmth instead of mining speed. Oh, well. Okay, now I'm all white. Is my character doing this? I think it's... What's the button? There we go, F5. Yeah, I think it might be the way this armor, especially the shoulders. Okay, let's just do a bit of warming up. Okay. First thing, soon as I'm done with warming up, I'll have to take a peek, see if... Oh, no, those are still working. Okay, then. Next thing I'm gonna need is to actually go and right, the wrench. I don't think I need the hammer anymore. More than 100%. Okay, are we warmed up yet? Almost. I'm gonna just take out the rest of these. How much winter do we have left? Oh, it's February, so basically none at all. Okay, so when turned is just the thing that looks normal. Okay, no, I need one on the left. There we go. Nice and pretty. What isn't pretty though is the fact that I genuinely don't have iron, which is a bit surprising. Oh well. I think I'm gonna go to sleep. It's gonna get colder. Alright, while the sleep is going on, I'm gonna... Because one of the things that I didn't get to do today, let's get my creatine in. I'm gonna just get a scoop. Oh, lovely. You have like one break in your wall in the middle of winter, and everything goes cold during the month. You know, fun fact about creatine. Because I'd known about it as a supplement for a long while, and I mean, I was interested in it as a matter of like, might as well try going on it, after a while. It was actually, I think it was a video by the Institute of Human Anatomy, where they explained how it more so works to combat brain fatigue. Then I decided, it does that. It also has, proven benefits for physical strength. Why the hell not at this point? And, indeed, why the hell not? And I haven't taken it, and, probably I am feeling its effects. I say probably because, the simple fact is that you kind of can't with these things because, the mind is biased. Like, I am going to be expecting to feel a certain way, and therefore I'll notice more that I feel that kind of way after taking it. It's kind of one of those things that doesn't really work any other way. Okay, so I love that I have there's like this panic room here. I don't know what I wanted to use it for. Ooh, I could make it like a cool little apothecary hole, but one thing at a time. So, let's see. I'm noticing that I don't have my quarterstaff with me, which I'm not really sure where it is. That's a beautiful moon. Ow! At this point I was even expecting that. Well, no, I was expecting getting beamed in the back of my head with, yeah, there it is. With a fucking, rib. I think I cooked this, though I don't... Now that I'm looking at it, I'm kind of not liking the fact that the roof and the floor are this similar. I think ebony wood works for the roof, but not so much for the flooring. So I might want to add... Probably just gonna add some carpet. That'll look... Okay, let's see. What do I have for carpet? Okay, so there's that. And I think there's rush matting. Right, which... You know what? I think it might look actually pretty decent. I'm gonna have to give it a look. Let's get some pie. Oh, right, the seaweed pie! You know what that seaweed pie, just its existence makes me think of? Just like low-key self-hatred. You just, you hate yourself, so you decide to, you know what, I don't deserve it. Oh my god, I just realized, yeah, it seems like something you'd find off of food cells. Okay, so, now I have stuff. What do I want to do with stuff? I forgot what I was doing. Right, these things might be... Yeah, they're done. The first time I actually... or rather, I should say, on my first playthrough of the game, I actually thought that you couldn't break these with what's it called? Sorry, without the pickaxe. There we go. I should probably just place these back. I think we're kind of done with this part. You better not make... Oh my god, I just realized the skies not the skies, the clouds disappeared again. I hate this! Why does it keep doing that? Where's the setting? Clouds. Let's see. What turning them to volumetric caused them to appear? It feels like they're appearing. Yeah, there we go. It ain't perfect, but it's a damn sight better than a naked sky. It just looks unnatural. Because I think there's like this shading effect, which is supposed to imitate like the way light would diffuse, I guess, within, this kind of a situation. And it just does not work if there's no clouds. It just looks unnatural. I think that's what it is. Because normally it wouldn't look like that. Or it's just my brain expecting clouds because of very common rainfall and, winter. Regardless, doesn't matter. Alright, let's everything else. What if I just make... I forgot how to make shit. Like this? Yeah. Let me just place all these. Okay, let's place one more here. Do I want to make more glass? Can I use glass for... You know what, you probably never have too much glass, right? So let's just fill these up. I think I can just leave the rest here. Not the... Are you seriously shooting at me right now? Bitch, I have 2 arms. Well, technically 3 if you count the quarterstaff as well. What are you expecting to do? Alrighty. So, I have 8, which means I just need 32. Am I gonna math out how much I need? Probably should. But will I? Probably not. Don't have that many fire clay bricks left. Should probably make some more. Decisions. Fuck off. The coaster that I left my cup on got stuck with the underside of the cup, and then it fell. I think that's a pretty good sign. I need to throw it away. Because, like, I washed this thing, and yet it's still very... What's the word I'm looking for? Well, it got just as sticky as it was when I went to wash it, like, in a week, I think. And the thing is, right, I don't even... So, on this coaster, first off, I don't ever put anything with sugar, because I generally try to not drink my sugar, because it's far better in, not drink form. And, second off, Brain, please. Wait, what? I sort of had a lot more quartz in here. Oh well. Any other quartz chunks that did not get loaded in properly? I don't think there are, right? My main thing is that I kind of want to find something to do with all the steel that I can make, but there's really not much. Oh shit, never mind. I'm not even low on, like, fire clay. Because, like, what can I do with steel outside of gear? Let's see. So there's, you know, gear, there's tools, there's armors and stuff. That's kind of about it. I can make... Okay, sure, I can make a steel plate, which I can use for these things. Oh, these actually looks really nice. Okay, I can make steel blocks. Cool. What can I use them for? Because maybe this is like a limitation of my knowledge for building, but I genuinely feel like there's no real place for steel. Even in like modern construction, steel isn't really visible. You know, at most I could use it for like... the steel black. You know, instead of, I don't know, prettier material. What could I do with it? You know, I'm saying all this, but I should make sure that I don't need a fuck ton of plate for, you know, plate armor, for example. Well, yeah, but that's the problem. I don't really have anything to do with it, like building-wise, you know? Or at least nothing that I feel would really fit the vibe of this place, you know? It's kind of my problem. Also, hi, Padoru. And I'm freezing again. Questions for later. First off, I think I didn't actually light the fire in the bloomeries. Yeah, but... okay, that would be a lot of work. I could at most make like a shack, not even that. I'm just gonna do like quick math. So you have 12 ingots per block. That's, you know, out of 16 that you make in a, I guess a single run. 12 you need in a single block, and you would need to have a, let's say, just a 2x2 that you can fit in. So there's just a 2x2x2. You have 4 plus 4 more. Okay, let's say that you cut the corners, right? So you have 12 plus another 2 because one side will have like space for a door. And then plus 4 more, so 18 total blocks for just a 2x2x2 cube where you cut the corners. So 18 blocks, that's times 12. That's 180 plus 36, 216 ingots. It was just for fun, let's divide by 16. 200. I think. Hold on, let me think. 240 4, I think, is divisible by 16. So let's just do 100. Divide by 4 once, that's 50. Divide by 4 again, that's 120. That's 12.5. And then we have another 16. That's so we have 13.5 like times we need to fire the furnace, which usually takes like a week to be done. So we'd need almost 14 weeks. Let's round it down instead, because you don't really need like a straight week, I think, because that's assuming you don't need like 10 days. So we need to make... So we'd be working on this assuming like proper capacity with only one furnace, which would almost definitely not be the case. I would 100% need to make a secondary furnace. But we would need to work 14 weeks, which... How many weeks? Why the fuck am I saying that? It's bit like a week and a half per month. So that's 10 months, almost a year. Create just a 2x2x2. And that's assuming, again, we can operate at maximum capacity. Yep, I didn't turn it. Wait. Yeah, it's all... Wait, I'm triple checking here. I forgot about the smoked meat, the fish meat. Which kind of fucking sucks, because there is a non-zero chance it might have gone bad. I'm really trying to think. Okay, so what I do know that steel is used in modern times for is like overt industrial buildings, which are ugly, and like really big bridges. Oh my god, I just remembered something. In Romania, we have like the way that our whatchamacallem, the things on the back of the cars that tell you about the car. You know, the car numbers, there we go. The way we have them written is that we have the name of the county's like initials. Okay, where is my smoked meat? I think it's in the other basement. So I'm supposing I can just start major. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in here. Yeah, license plate, thank you. So the way our license plates are formatted is that you have your county's like initials, then a number made of 2 digits. So that 2-digit number, and then like 3 letters, right? And today I saw a car whose license plate's number, so not the county, was 69 lol. And I'm gonna be honest, that was one of the funniest fucking things I've seen in a good while. Okay, so these things aren't swarming in winter, which feels kind of obvious in hindsight. Alright, now that it's daytime, let's get some work in on the greenhouse. So, did I put them inwards? Because I kind of want to move... I've kind of changed my mind a bit. I want to move them outwards because I want the thing to be visible from the inside. Now, luckily these are quite quick and easy to break. Oh, right, because of the door. Wait, I can just move the door. I don't need to be stupid. My god. What has happened? What is going on? But yeah. And then I'm gonna use their like inside to put in the what's it called? Oh, by the way, check this out. If I'm right, this thing should break through this like fucking butter. Wow, I was not right. Okay, well then, good reason to not waste durability. I'm so glad that glass of all materials doesn't have a chance to like shatter when you're breaking it. Quite famous for being particularly capable of not breaking the glass. You know, one thing that I would really love if this game had is if, like, for example, right, I want to create a look as if there's like this outcropping from the wall and I can use it to, you know, put shit on. That I could actually put shit on it. But because even if, like, I use, you know, let's say I chisel the wall outwards by half a block, right? Even if I do this, I'm still left with, you know, if I do break, sorry, if I do chisel the rest of it, I guess, okay, let's see. So it's probably like this? No. It's the precise opposite way around. Yeah, but as I was saying, so even if I do that kind of chiseling, and then I put like a half slab next to the thing. Oh right, I think that's why I wanted to do it, but I could just like leave this thing complete, you know? And just leave the log in one piece. So if I add, as I was saying, if I add a slab in, because I, you know, I want to have a full thing to, I don't know, maybe rest a pie on or literally anything, I won't be able to rest it, even though it is like a full block's worth of space, just because, you know, it's not the same block. Now, I don't know how that can be fixed. I really hope it does get fixed. Because it sucks so bad right now. Well, shit, you know, on the other side of the fact that I just have had lunch, is that, well, it turns out that my energy might be flagging a bit. It's probably gonna be fine. Well, at least I can work with a lot more than I thought I can. Sorry. I'm gonna need a lot more glass than I thought I would. What are you doing here? This is not good. By the way, one important thing that I've recently learned is that apparently, like, voice loss does not go away without proper treatment? Like, what? I actually need to take care of myself when I have an affliction. How dare. Oh fuck, no, because I'm actually lagging a fair bit. Ooh, because last time I think I think I recall talking about how I just, in spite of my best efforts, I did end up dozing off a couple of seconds, literally mid-word. the same might end up happening here, which would be really fucking funny, I think. I am supposed to also run a session today. You know, funny thing is, I kind of forgot what I wanted to make the support beams for this thing from. Okay. So, what are we working with here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm just gonna put them until like the midpoint here. And like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three, 4. Five? I think that's right. Oh wait, I can literally see it. Hold on. I need a second to do math again. Okay, so I want to kind of give it, well, that's not actually what math, it's what, geometry. Anyways, so I want to have this kind of like curvature, not necessarily a dome-like shape, more like a half cylinder. You know, I suppose if there's like a 1 inch thick, you know what, I'm gonna make it 2. I'm gonna use the like second largest because we've seen what happens with the smallest. Yeah, I'm gonna just stick to trying with this one. Can I? Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 3x3 here in the center. Whoops. I told you about the dozing off. Holy shit. I think I'm gonna go pour myself some caffeinated milk of unknown make. Alright. Ah. No, really? Your game was some form of a battle royale, or at least that's the one that I'm familiar with. Right, I forgot that there is a dome here. Then it should be more arched. I think I put it like every 3. Uh. I think for the ones near the middle, I just need the wrench to hit them like once. Man. This fuck. It's even worse than last time. If you can believe that to be possible. Not so much tired as... Just, here's the thing, right? It's not that I'm not rested, but my body sadly did reach a point. Actually, fun fact... Okay, how do I even explain this phenomenon? I've mentioned it last time. Basically, like, when I sit down, coming from outside, it's, like, warm, and I'm, like, doing something, especially if there's, like, I feel like there's, I guess, people around, which even though, there's realistically only, like, you and a couple other mates, on here. Oh, God, I'm gonna need to hit these 3 fucking times. It's still, not like an insignificant amount. So when this happens, my brain just goes nappy time, and it becomes genuinely difficult to, like, stay awake by myself. I need something to, like, knock me out of that feeling, though it will begin to, as it is quite literally currently happening, return. I'm not liking something here. I need to get all the way up there. No, it's as intended. Or I should say as I'd wished. So what happens is just like my brain decides that it wants to sleep. And I quite literally have never managed to do anything about it on my own. I genuinely have always had someone, usually for example in college, a teacher, helping like to quite literally knock some sense into my brain and have it actually start functioning again. Which is usually by like, they're like looking around to ask questions, see if people are paying attention to their course, and they see me there fighting for my life. Now, some teachers just leave me alone for some reason. Because I genuinely, at that point, I need help. Because I'm not I'm stuck in a fight which I am very much not winning. Oh, fuck off. There we go. So yeah, it's because again, I don't really have much to be too exhausted by, but it's just I don't know what it is, and I don't like it. But it's just garden variety, like body saying it wants to sleep. God, if this thing doesn't work as a, what's it called? Greenhouse, then I'm going to be very upset. I think, hold on, greenhouses, what's their size? Because I seem to recall 14, yeah, 14 by 14 by 14. I'm generally considering if using some caffeinated beverage of unmentioned make wouldn't help here. I could put something wrong. So, yeah, it's not necessarily so much that I am tired as it is just sleepy, which isn't the same thing because I said so. Stop asking. No, but seriously, the main distinction that I make in my mind is that tired means like there is this feeling like I just can't be fucked to actually, get any energy out really. Whereas tired is potentially even wanting to, put out that energy, but just being too, well, Now I would need a support beam of some sort. I don't know what. Hmm. Because I did use walnuts for the, like, outer rim, so to speak, of the building. Ugh. Maybe I could use birch for the support beams. Whatever. Doesn't matter too much. Hello, chickens. So, if I haven't missed... Wait, did I read cockerel? Okay, let's see. That is cockerel. Cockerel. A young male chicken. Oh, thank God. Because if you remember, for some reason, there was a... I think I just accidentally ended up killing, like, the male chickens that we did have. Or I killed, like, most of them and then one got just, like, randomly killed? I don't remember precisely what happened. Okay, where is my lamp? I think it's in this thing, right? Either that or I took it. Did I leave it back upstairs? That is option number B. It is very dark here, so I think it's pretty safe. This is like the place in a house where I just be fucking terrified of as a kid. Shit, I'm terrified of it now. One of this game's like real strengths, I feel, is just how the ambience works to give various places a just strong sense of place. Like, you know, I have the other ground here, which is kind of eerie in that way, you know, an empty, still not properly built house is. But, you know, it's like familiar enough. It's places, it's things that we know. But then, should I not move like this slightly to the, so that it's, you know, the green one is on the green and the white one is on the white. But then if I move upstairs here, and there's this here, this both not like completely built, but also literally fucking pitch black, and is just uneasy. I don't feel safe. Even though, again, I know that there's not actually gonna be anything that I can't potentially handle. And then there's the basement. There's just like well lit. This one fucking candle doing God's work. But yeah. Honestly, I could sometimes just spend hours enjoying the ambience within a building in this game. God damn it. Well, hello. See, like this or like I guess shiver would be the worst things that can come out. And yet, I just don't want to be there. I'm still confused about where the fuck is my lantern. Is it downstairs here? Because it's not in my inventory. I didn't put it here by accident. Wait, I think this is it? Yeah, let's go. Okay. Problem is, the time I spent looking for it, I actually forgot what I needed it for. If I needed it for anything at all instead of just getting... Oh, right, the roof. Wait, these are done. Only nighttime. I should probably cover up that hole in my home so I can actually, you know, rest. Okay, I need 28. There we go. You know, might just actually have gotten animate enough to finish this without flagging again. You know, getting all like, groggy. I feel sleepy. Okay, I'm probably not gonna need any more glass, at least for now. But I will, however, grab some peat. You know what, I'm gonna leave it there and then go to bed. Because I don't think you take freezing damage while asleep, and it's time to find out if I'm right. I think water also helped. Because I have been pretty badly dehydrated, and I have noticed that a lot of times, like, fatigue is just cured with water. Alright. Time to warm up. Oh, wait, I should check the objectives. Maybe it actually says something here. Nope, nothing about the greenhouse. I should make some more cupronickel, but I also don't have too many there's a word I'm looking for, it'll come to me. Right, metal parts. There we go. Okay, did I warm up? No. Still not warm enough. I love that I just have the, like, tin helmet that's just never been touched. You know, nothing really wants to injure it. They know better than to do it. Alright. Again, this would be so gorgeous if I didn't have the hunch that is just bugged out. Let's see if I set it to classic. Maybe I just need to switch them from one to another. Maybe it's working? I think what's unnatural is, like, not seeing any clouds at all. Which is not impossible, especially I think during winter. But in this case, it's just suspicious. What if I turn them back to volume adder? Are they gonna spawn in? Because this is really bugging me. Maybe it's just a nice, like, sunny day, but the light feels kind of pale. Oh well, no matter. Let's, The fact that there's snow over top of these just kind of makes me think that that's very much not the case. Okay, so let me just, I think I should put... Fuck me. I think I should put some, glass blocks on here as well. Maybe like this. Because then I can... I probably don't need to place them here. Yeah, no, outside of these, I don't think I need any. Okay. You know, I feel like some large glass, sorry, some hallways with large, like, whatchamacall them, windows would be really nice. Hmm. Well, remains to be seen. I think I gotta, like, at least... Wait, I have walnut. Why am I being stupid? How much do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4... Wait, 1, 2, 5. I need 5 logs of walnut. I'm still, like, in my mind, right, going through the options for support beams, because I feel like you kind of need support beams for when you work with chiseled glass, you know? One, two, three. All right, let's okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 21 is what we need here. What should I do with the leftover glass? Oh, did I even get leftover glass? Hmm. Well, I miscalculated that. Okay, could I, like, do this? Hmm. Okay, I kind of feel like... thank you, doggy. Hmm. You know what? I think I'm gonna put some pine quarter logs, like, along the side here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yep, 7. 14. Hmm. Let's see how that pans out. Can't really just do 12. And I'll have a couple, well, more than a couple, but you get the idea, left over. I'll see what I'll do with them. I'm gonna need a, like, chisel. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty confident in saying that I've just lost all clouds. There's this bug, and I probably would need to update it, but I'm gonna update it, and I can't be asked for. Sorry, can't be asked to. Where, it, like, if you sleep, you just... The clouds just disappear for no reason. Well, no matter. Okay, let's, wait, what if I do this? And then... Alright. I think you can just... Alright, and then for these, I can't do it like this, and then maybe like having it. This looks nice. I'm liking this. Man, it's already nighttime again. This shit is crazy. Now, if I wanted to, I could do something pretty freaky with... Hold the fucking phone, what the fuck is going on? That's... The math... The math ain't mathin'. Wait, it took out some of the, what's it called? Some of the quarter logs in my inventory. Why? Because there's... Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I made 18. Oh no, never mind. I'm just stupid. Okay, really stupid. Damn it. There we go. Nice and easy. So wait, can I just... Not that one. There we go. And then... Well, you go like this. Would it look even better if I, like, let it... Nah, I'm gonna keep it at least a bit simple. Alright, and now comes the fun part. Because the idea with all these is to now start chiseling them into what is basically going to be a sort of... what's it called? Like, rising form, I guess. I could do a really cool thing. But do I want to? How would this look? I think it looked nice. Let's see where this goes. And we just have these like corner ones to be you know. Is it cloudy? No, it's foggy. So I think we're not on volumetric, so the clouds should be more visible than this. That I know it's just a bug, but wait, no, I'm gonna need to actually You know what? No. There we go. I really wish I wouldn't be smacking myself in the face with every swing with a hammer in my offhand. Okay, so there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Would it look better like this? You know what? I think so, yes. Here, however, whoa! There we go. Nice and complete. And now it's time to test. I can tell. Wait, is there like a room? Is it /help room? Hold on. Room check vintage story. Okay, so it says /debug rooms high. I have no idea what this means, but it is very, very red, so... Wait, can I turn it off? No, I cannot. And I can't figure out what this means. Okay, how do I turn it off? Oh, unfile. That actually makes sense. I feel a bit silly now. Alright, let's just try this in a cellar that we know does work. Let's see, /debug rooms highlight. Well, that's not good news. I'm curious why though. Okay, I should probably go grab myself something to eat. Sit by the fire and ponder. Odds are it's probably because of saying odds are it's probably because of the slab usage, which does kind of suck. But I think I can do the same thing with just normal blocks, I suppose. But I'll need a bit of time to think it over. Because then I have a fuck ton of, like, slabs, and realistically, there's not that much to use them on. I suppose I can break them. Make some more glass? Maybe. That could be an option. But outside of that, not much that I can do. Wait, I get... Okay. Let's get everything back. Yeah, I think I'm going to break these into shards, if I am correct, and I am almost certainly correct. And from then on, I can, like, I'm gonna crush them into quartz, because I do need crushed quartz. And after that's sorted out, but first I do need to see if it is indeed... Why are you not warming up? So I first need to see if it is indeed, like I'm suspecting, the whatchamacallit, slabs, and not something like the I don't know what furrow, the furrowed land. But what might be a bit weird. Did I test that? I feel like I did test that. Well, let's continue. Yeah, see, we have no clouds, so it's just... Actually, it isn't snowing. Well, regardless. Let's, Okay, first thing, actually, first thing, right? I'm gonna make a test. Here it should be fine. So I'm gonna try... no, actually. It, You know, it just occurred to me now that I could just, Oh well. I really like this specific song. Come on. Okay, so... Wait. What if I replace these with full blocks? Okay, let's see again. So, highlight. It is not a room. Why is it not a room? You know what? I'm gonna go into creative and test that. Because if it is wrong, then fuck me, is all I can really say. Where's it? There it is. Come on, load up. I believe in you. You know, it's gonna be really funny if, like, it just says that for the greenhouse. Da, da, da. Drone level, they are never particular person functional. Under the news, it must on the outside room will count towards the scarlet count. Reserving. So my current working theory is that the simple problem is furrowed land. Okay, let's see. If we walk inside here, slash debug room key. What? Slash debug? What was the thing? Oh, rooms. Okay, so this does not count as a room. Slash, let's just highlight this. Meanwhile, the inside of here, do you count as a room? Slash debug. No, okay, now let's do this. Okay, now it counts as a room. Alright, now let's just carefully... You know what, I think if there's like no soil here and it still counts as a room, then we're kind of quids in. Okay, so room unhighlight, and now let's highlight it again. What's going on? Hello? Okay, I should probably just... There we go. Okay, so... Unhighlight, and then highlight again, and it still counts as a room. Okay, and the final test, so I can kind of figure out what the fuck is this thing's damage, you know? Because worst comes to worst, I can just add... Okay. Why is it doing that? I wonder. Okay, so... Again, give that... Slash... Okay, it still counts as a room. Bizarrely enough. So then, why does it not count as a room? Is it because of the, Let's find a slab. I think the stone path might be great for this. It automatically settles. If this still counts as a room, then we've figured it out. If not... What? Are you sure, game? Are you not just drunk? Then what's the problem? I'm just boggled, honestly. Let's just load in real quick. And, hopefully... What could the problem be? Because it can't be the height. Because the maximum height is 14. Okay, so it is currently closed in even better than before. What precisely is the problem here? Slash debug rules highlight. Okay, so it's still not working for some reason. You know, I'd really love it if the game would actually, like, straight up tell me. Also, why am I still freezing? I literally just warmed up. Oh, the gloves are back. Nice. Okay, what could the problem be? Let's try and think through this logically. Option A. It's the furrowed farmland. Option B. In the wiki article, it says that when, like, you need solid ground underneath the thing for it to work. Maybe I'm lacking that. Option C. Room size. Unlikely, considering the fact that... Actually, hold on. Let's just do a bit of... Okay, see that this doesn't count as room because of the opening here. I think if I just plug it up with whatever solid block I have, this will count as a room. But I won't. Because style is worth suffering for. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, I have a glass block. I'm just gonna put it here. Let's see, does it work now? See? So that's not the problem. Maybe the slab walls. That, Another possibility. But yeah, I want to actually try. I'm going to use creative to like no clip underneath, so I can see if there's any kind of like empty space below here, but it doesn't seem like it. So these don't count as, and this does not. No, we seem to be perfectly fine. So what precisely gives? So it's not that. Maybe it is just the skylight. But again, it's not very likely. What if we just place thick glass here? Though again, we've seen that it's not really the slabs that are the problem. What a conundrum. You know, I haven't considered just the most obvious possibility, but no. That maybe like there was an opening, but again, there isn't one, because if there were, like, these are all covered in snow. The only ones that aren't are the ones that have broken recently. I'm gonna tinker with this on my own time, see what the fuck is the problem. And, honestly just get back to you. Because, sadly, I once again have to call this session another short one. Because, in about an hour or so, I'm starting a actual, like, City of Mist session. And I do kind of want to also get the chance to sleep before that. So that's a problem to figure out. Again, yay. Maybe I'll ask around the Discord. Those people are generally, like, really nice for finding help. I also, when I remember to drop by and I see, like, someone asking a question, I think I can help to answer, but truly I'm actually pretty shit at answering questions for this game, strangely enough. At least I find that. Regardless, I would like to once again thank you all for watching, and wish you a lovely week ahead of you. Hopefully next Sunday will be a normal stream. And if not, well, I mean, you can know that my schedule's gone out of whack. Yeah, I'll be seeing you. You know, one thing that I find really weird about, like, YouTube is just, why does the preview just fall behind?